YouTube, peace, Hotep, the black man is God. Today, I'm making a video about what I do not want to see in the upcoming Blade MCU reboot. Okay, now, as you can see, I have the picture of the Sticky Fingers TV series Blade. Now, Sticky Fingers is one of my favorite artists. I love his music, Onyx, they go hard. But this was the worst Blade I have ever seen in my life. And he could have been good because he looks like he could be Blade. Like, he looks the part and he even has a voice for it. But this is what I'm telling you, what we should not be in the upcoming Blade reboot. Number one, they changed him from having a martial arts background, martial arts training, to him being like a brawler, a street brawler. He grew up on the streets by himself and he didn't have any real training and he was like a brawler. Like, what the fuck? Like in like the fight scenes that he have, like he's just swinging the sword like a fucking amateur. Like, he's not trying to be precise, and they made it a point to make you know that he's not a samurai. He doesn't have any real training, no real martial arts training. He's just running around beating people up and being more like a brawler. Like, no, he needs to have a martial arts training background in his story. I know this guy Mahershala Ali is probably not a real martial artist, but they can train him to act like he has some real martial arts training. Another thing I do not want to see from the Blade reboot is, I'm gonna go back again because this TV series was the worst Blade thing ever. I tried to watch. Blade's my favorite character. I got everything Blade. I got this 2 times. I bought this, and that's crazy. I bought the TV series 2 times, and I fucking hate it. But every time I see something Blade, I have to buy it. Anyway, going back to what I don't want to see is they made this story about some other person. The girl, and she was trying to infiltrate the vampires so he could learn how to get in there. And the whole season was just about, like, every time I turned it on, it's just, you just see this girl and she's talking to vampires and it's like, oh my God. And then anytime you see Blade, he just like fights somebody really quick. And then it's like, he's not even the mastermind. There's another thing. The next thing is, do not make Blade just some big black guy who's stupid. Make him intelligent, because in the TV series, like the guy who replaced Whistler, because they didn't even have Whistler, they had some Chinese guy, some Asian guy, and he was like the brains of the organization. He once figured out everything. He told Blade what to do. Blade just go for here, go here, follow behind the Asian dude, follow behind the white lady, and then he just going around beating people up, but he's not really even, you know what I'm saying? He's like a side thought in his own show. That's what was the third movie, and they try to make it about the Blade crew or the Blade gang or the Blade Fellowship or whatever that shit was, and they tried to make the story about the girl with the bow and arrow, and they had so many other characters, and Blade was just like a side note in his own movie. Don't do that. If the movie is called Blade, make it about Blade, please. That's all I want you to do. And that's my video. This is what I do not want to see from the Blade reboot. Peace, Hotep, the black man is God. I'm out.